All right. Good morning, everyone. Sorry, guys. It's already 16 minutes past. We've started a bit late. All right. Good morning to you all, friends. We are 26 on the call. Can we share the link to more people? Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Am I loud and clear? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, you are
Is
audible.
my voice clear?
Yes, you are.
Okay. All right. Good morning to you, Coach Harriet. How are you today?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm great more than yesterday.
Man, that's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you so much, everyone who is joining in. We are 26. I believe that so many people are not yet in. Some, I believe, came in and they went off because perhaps we opened a bit late. But nevertheless, we are going to get into our discussion. Welcome back from the Uganda class. Those who were with us with Coach Usama was taking us through the Uganda class this morning. And I believe my Uganda community, we've been able to understand a number of things locally in our new contract. Okay. So I think the past 1 week, like one of the leaders was saying that the past 1 week we have been talking about the changes in the old contract, what happened, and how, understanding what took place, the changes in the old contract that have been implemented in the new contract. Yeah. So today I want us now to just look at the latest document of the new contract. I want to believe that many questions have been addressed, the questions of the major 3 rules that have been put in the new contract. Okay, let me just get my whiteboard quickly so that we can move faster. Okay. All right. So, it's good. I think we are good to go now. Can we get straight into our discussion? Since we've started a bit late, I want at least we cover a number of things. Yeah. So yesterday, I painted a picture of what exactly we are doing. In Ola. We first of all understood that we are liquidity providers. Okay, we are liquidity providers. Just like we find the liquidity providers in the centralized exchanges. We are liquidity providers in the DeFi ecosystem of Aura. So you and me, that 1,000 you are staking, that 500 you are staking, that 100 you are staking, this money is going into a pool. Okay, it goes into a pool, and you get that 1% from the transactions that take place. People who buy, people who sell on different decentralized exchanges like PancakeSwap, you are able to earn that 1% from the charges that are being charged on chain. That's what we established yesterday, that if someone stakes $1,000, you are going to be able to, this $1,000 is going to go into two parts. 50% of it goes into Aura token, okay, and another 50% of it remains into USDT, forming this pair, which is put into a what? A pool. And then there is what we call a liquidity pool token, LPT, that is generated, and it is burnt. Okay, it is burnt. When you track the transaction, you can clearly see that it is burnt to ensure that there is no rug pool. Okay, so that's what we understood. We also understood yesterday that these transactions that are happening, the rules in the old smart contract, in our old smart contract, were not working out the way the project expected, the founders of the project expected. And one of the rules was the fact that they expected that when someone's stake comes to an end, that person would reinvest that, which would cause the pool to continuously have money. But unfortunately, we realized that beginning of this month, January, end of last month, December, many people were just selling. They were just selling, which caused the pool to start going down. And clearly, we were not going to demand anyone money, because we could see everything happening on the contract, on the blockchain. And this is why they have introduced a new smart contract to save the old investors, but also to make the business, mainly to make the business more sustainable. Okay, sustainability. This is the key thing in the new change that has happened. Sustainability, ensuring that the business can stay longer. We can all be in business for a much longer time. All right. So what changed? What are the new changes that you need to clearly pay attention to, and not making any errors in them, because the rules, guys, some rules in the new contract are strict. They are very strict, and if you don't observe them, they may cause you to lose your money. Some rules in the new contract, they are very strict, that if you don't pay close attention and observe them, you may end up losing your money. Okay, some rules in the new contract. So with that quick recap, we can now quickly jump into something that I wanted us to navigate through. Allow me to just get the PDF of the new contract. The new contract. It's important that you understand this PDF and the few changes that were made in it. Okay. The changes that were made in it. It looks exactly like the previous one. The content is what differs. So let me just get that PDF quickly. Let me just get that PDF quickly. Okay. Let me just get that PDF quickly. Just a second, friends. I'm trying to get it saved on the PC. Okay. Let me just share my phone screen so that I can save time. Coach, how are you doing? I'm good, bro. I'm good. Thank you. All right. It is fighting to open on the PC. I don't know why. So let me just open it from the phone. Let me just open it from the phone. Okay. I believe it is clear. Coach Harriet, can you see it on your end?
Yes, I can see. It's clear.
Okay. Oh, I wanted to place the. I wanted to place the rotate button. I pressed the wrong button, but it has opened on the piece as well. Okay, fine. All right, guys. So this is the document we have. The new document, the new PDF. If you are doing presentations, this is the updated PDF. Please have it. It should be the one you use for your presentations. Okay. So in this PDF, we'll be able to understand mainly, I want us to go to the new what? The new rules that have been implemented. Okay. The new rules that have been implemented. The new rules that have been implemented. Okay. So when we are staking, there is something I mentioned yesterday. The language that I'm going to use is number one, we don't have a 15-day and a 30-day staking period. To me, I'm going to call those ones cycles. Okay. We don't have a 15-day, we don't have a 30-day staking period, but rather we have a 45 days and a 90 days staking period. All together now. We have a 45 days and a 90 days staking program. The remaining, the other ones I'm going to call them, we call them cycles or wheels. Okay. So in the previous contract, the old investors, those who had invested money in the previous contract, we had you would get your capital after 15 days, after 7 days, you could get your capital after 30 days. But now the rule has changed that you are going to be able to get your capital after 45 days and the 90 days. So the minimum is 45 days and the maximum is 90 days. Are we clear, guys? Okay, so that's very important. That's the first thing. We have two products. There is the 45-day staking program and the 90 days staking program. The rest are cycles. So we have the 15-day cycles and the 30 days cycle. Am I confusing anyone on the call? Can we start from there? Okay, so you can stake between 100 up to $1,000 per stake. Per stake. Okay, per stake, and you can have as many stakes as you can. You can have 10,000 stakes. You can have 100 stakes. You can have 50 stakes. You can have 10 stakes. But the maximum for each is 1,000. So you can open stake one for $500. You open another stake for $1,000. You open another stake for $200. You open another stake for 1,000. It's up to you. But for each stake, each single stake, you will have a maximum of $1,000. Okay, so that is the first thing. That was the same thing in the previous contract. I wanted to highlight it more. Okay, so we are saying rules to observe is that you will be able, we have the 15 days cycles. Okay, I don't know if that is in the system is called wheels. In the system is called wheels. It's called wheels. So we have the 15 days wheels, and then we also have the 30 days wheel. 30 days and 15 days. However, the stake goes up to 45 days. The stake goes up to 45 days. And then this one, the stake goes up to 90 days. Please don't write in the screen. Don't write in the screen. Okay? So we have the 15 days cycle and the 30 days cycle. Well, this, if you choose 15 days cycle, okay, because that's what they are going to show you. Upon staking, when you are opening your stake, they will show you that it is 15 days. But the staking period will close after 45 days. When you open for 30 days, you have gotten into a stake of 90 days. However, what do I mean when I say wheels or cycles? Okay. Every 15 days, if you choose to stake for 15 days, every 15 days, you will be able to do withdrawals. Please don't write on the screen. Okay. So at the end of every cycle, you can do withdraw, stroke, redeem. Now, this is very important. So, coach, if I go in for 30 days, when do I expect my first withdraw or redeeming? After 30 days. If I go in for 15 days, when do I expect my redeeming or withdraw? After 15 days. So you are going to do 3 withdrawals. If you have gone for 45 days, you are going to do 3 withdrawals. If you have gone for 90 days, you are going to do 3 withdrawals. The first 2 withdrawals, you get your profits. The first 2 withdrawals, you will get your profit. If you chose 15 days, after 15 days, you are going to get your profits. After another 15 days, you will get your profit. On the third time, upon withdrawing, your profit and capital will come back to you. Okay? In terms of profit, this one is going to give you 0.5%. This one is going to give you 1%. Every day. Every day. Are we together, friends? Am I making sense? Every day, this one is going to give you 0.5. This one will give you 1%. It simply means for the next 90 days, if you chose a 3-day, a 30 days stake, for the next 90 days, you shall be earning, your capital shall be giving you 1% every day. Same applies to this one, 15 day, you get 0.5. So if you want to lock in for 45 days, go for the 15 days cycle contract. If you want to lock in for 90 days, go for the one of 15 of 30 days. So every 30 days you withdraw. And at the end of 90 days, both profit, your capital will also come back to you. Can you give me a yes if at least you are still with me up to there? Can we are going to repeat this information as much as we can up until everyone is clear, and then we can now continue with our other explanations. But there is something I wanted us to cut out. Okay, there's a small mathematics we are going to do together. So that's the first rule. All right, that's the first rule. Let me get you back on the document. So we have seen that with 15 days, I am getting 0.5 auto compound interest, and with 30 days, I'm getting 1% auto compound interest. I can stake between 100 up to 1,000 per stake. One address can have unlimited number of transactions or stakes. Okay. Every 24 hours from the day from the hour or from the minute you have got into the system, every 24 hours, your profit are going to be reading. So your profit read. If you started with $1,000 today and you went in for the stake of 30 days cycle, it means every 24 hours, if you started at exactly, this is what time? This is 41 minutes past 10. It means tomorrow at the same time, you are going to have $10. Tomorrow at the same time, you are going to have $10. Okay, so that is the investing rule. Those are the rules that you are going to be observing. Now, let's look at the withdrawal rules. The withdrawal rules, upon withdrawal, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? We are saying that the principal and the returns are paid out in lump sum upon maturity. Upon maturity, reinvestment is required before withdrawal. That's what we mean with cycle. That's what we mean when I say cycle. It means the first 30 days, if you chose the 90 days stake period, the first 30 days you get your capital. The second 30 days, you get your profit. The second 30 days you get your profit again. Then it means your capital is going back on those two cycles. The first cycle, your capital went back and made another profit for you. The second cycle, your capital went back and made another profit for you. Then on the third cycle, your capital will come back with the profit of that particular month. And then we go ahead and say that reinvestment amount is going to be equivalent to the previous principal amount. What that simply means is that the same capital you entered the contract with is the same capital that is going to go back upon reinvestment. Now, for me, I didn't want to go into all these things because at the end of the day, I may just end up confusing you. And that's why I summarized my sharing. And I said that when you choose 30 days cycle, you have gone into a 90 days staking program. Do I make sense when I use that language, guys? Because when I start telling you, when you are investing, you reinvest the same amount. When you are doing this, now that is going to happen. I wanted to simplify this by using a language of staking period is 90 days. Cycle is 30. Staking period is 45 days. Cycle is 15. Does that make our understanding much easier? If I use that kind of explanation, does it make it even much easier? Does it make it much easier? So that you know, when you are choosing 30 days, you have chosen a 30 days cycle stake, but the staking period is 90 days. It is as simple as that. It means I'm going to stay in this stake for 90 days. If I choose 15 days, I will do withdraw every 15 days, but the stake is for 45 days. Simple, straightforward. Simple, straightforward. Okay, simple, straightforward. Now, here's the other observation I want us to get clear on. When it comes to withdrawals, guys, the rules are strict here. The new contract, you are going to be charged a transaction tax of 3.5%. Upon withdrawal, when your money is getting out of the system, there will be a 3.5% charge on it. What do I mean? Coach, If I invest $1,000 now, what is going to be my 3.5? If I invested it for 30 days cycle. If you went in a 30 days cycle, since this 1,000 is going to be giving you 1% every day, it simply means, and there is automatic compounding, at the end of 30 days, which is your first cycle, you shall have made profits, okay? You shall have made profits of $347. This is going to be your profit. Now, you want to get this money out of the system. In simple terms, you have a total. Your total now is how much? $1,347. Are we still together? This is your total. You want this money out of the system. Okay? So, you are going to be charged a 3.5%. Externally, when I say externally, I mean put this 3.5% of this total on your Token Pocket wallet. So when I do on my calculator here, when we do the calculation here, 1,347 times 3.5%, that is going to be how much? It's going to give us 47.145. 47, which for me, I think you can just put $48. $48. So we shall need $48 on our Token Pocket. You don't send the money anyway. Upon withdraw, the system will ask you for your password. And then this money is going to come out. The 1,000 will automatically go back for the second cycle. And then the profit will reflect on your Token Pocket wallet. Which simply means if I made 300, in fact, $347 simply mean I've made $300 in profit. Because if we subtract this, if we do 347 minus the 48, we are going to remain with 299, which is $300. Can you give me a yes if that is clear? Could you give me a yes if that is clear? Someone is saying, Coach, you are over repeating these things because there is someone who the class where you were was not around. So we shall keep repeating them. We keep repeating them until at least everyone is on the same page. Now, the hardest rule that most of you are having issues with, and I want to emphasize it again, is the rule of 72 hours. Please and please don't make an error. Don't make an error. After 47 hours, the system is going to clear data. And if you have not yet withdrawn your profit, if you have not yet tapped on the redeem button, you risk losing your money. You risk losing your money. Make sure you redeem. Make sure you redeem. Make sure you pay attention to the date of your contract. My contract is ending on 30th of January this month. The moment it is 30th, on kirai, on redeem. Because if I wait for 47 hours, I can lose my capital and profit. So let this be clear. Move the message to your people. Move the message to your downline, to your team members. Call them. Call them and find out. Are they clear? Are they following what is happening? You follow them, follow up on them. Call the person. Are you aware? Ask them, when is your date? When are your cycles? Because the dates are the same. The dates are the same. Excuse me, guys. The dates are the same. What do I mean the dates are the same? If your contract is expiring on the same day, if you redeem, it means the next the next cycle is still going to happen literally on the same date. So it's just a matter of making sure you track your dates. The moment the redeem button highlights itself, remove your money, remove your profit. Okay, remove your profit. I hope that is very clear. Now, this is a pool consensus mechanism. It's another issue that people are still asking about. But I think this shouldn't worry any of you guys. It is just a safety net, a safety measure that has been put in place to ensure that there is sustainability of the business. It says, when the liquidity pool's capital size retracts to 45% of the historical peak, which is the all-time high, the pool's self-protection consensus mechanism is automatically triggered. Here are the protection period rules. Interest accrual on all orders is suspended. Now, to ensure that there is sustainability, these guys have made sure that if the liquidity pool goes below by 45% from its all-time high, so let us say the liquidity pool has 10 million, okay, it goes down to 55 million. To ensure sustainability of the business, to avoid what happened in the old contract, they have implemented a new rule in the new contract that some things will have to change for a meantime. And one of them is that the interest of 1% and 0.5% is going to be paused during that time. The principal amount, which is your capital, the principal redemption upon maturity will also change to a daily release of 0.3 of the principal amount. It means instead of waiting for the 45 days or the 90 days to receive your capital, every day 0.3 of your capital will start coming out of the system, available for redeeming. That will only be those conditions are going to only be triggered if the pool has gone down by 45%. And whatever that has been released to you can be withdrawn at any time. So that's the rule, which is difficult, which is going to, I think it will be difficult because we expect to have new investors, and the fact that there is an auto investment that is happening, you'll be able, we may take long to see this from my perspective. Okay, from my perspective, we may take long to see this. But just in case it happens, you should be informed, you should know what is going on. Okay, and they are also saying what is the conditions that are going to trigger restoration, the restoration of the system, so that we go back to the normal way of doing business. Okay, so if you find yourself not seeing the profit and you are seeing part of your capital is now available to redeem, it means the liquidity pool has gone below with 45%. Now, what is going to cause the conditions to be restored or to go back to normal? When the liquidity pool again surpasses its highest, its all-time high. So if we go back to 10 million, the restore of the interest, it says restore the original interest calculation mechanism. So the profits are going to start coming back, the 1% and the 0.5. And it is the principal balance interest calculation resumes and eligible for investment and normal redemption. So whatever amount of capital that was still in the system that you had not yet redeemed, okay, that you are not yet redeemed, it is going to start giving you the 0.5 or the 1% according to your contract, just as normal as it was before those conditions were triggered. Okay, so this is what this means. Okay, now let's get to our friends that are building communities. Okay, can we talk about the community builders? Can we talk about the community builders? Now, first thing I want us to know, for the community builders, your structure remains the same. The structures remain the same. The profits are withdrawable anytime. They are the 72-hour rule doesn't apply on that. I want us to understand something, friends, that the new rules that have been implemented in the new contract, they are for our goodness, they are for our benefit, they are for the safety of the business, for the longevity. They are not here to hurt business, but to make it more sustainable. That is the purpose of the new rules. Are we together? That's the purpose of the new rules. So for our friends who are in team building, if you are there and you have decided just like me that you are not going to stake alone, you are going to stake with other people, I want you to know that there is no problem. Everything remained the way it was. You shall still get your profit the way they are. Are we together? So what is the profit? Okay, what is the profit? This is just a compounding calculator for the investors. So for team builders, first and foremost, for you to benefit from team building, you have to have at least 200 USDT as your personal stake for you to benefit from the referrals. Okay, and you are going to get 10% from the first generation. So the profit your team has made, the people you bring by yourself, if you have brought Ashraf and Ashraf has invested 10,000, Ashraf makes a profit of $3,470. From the $3,470 profit made by Ashraf, you who referred him with your $200, you shall get 10%. The smart contract rewards you 10%, which is equivalent to $347. So you referred Ashraf of 10,000. Ashraf made 3,470. You make $347 that month. 10% of his profit. Okay? Do they take his profit? No. He gets his, but the contract also rewards you your own profit. I want to believe that is very clear. And then if Ashraf refers a friend, if Ashraf refers a friend who invests 20,000, all right? Ashraf has referred a friend and his friend has invested 20,000. Okay, now let's look here. Let's look here. Ashraf's friend invested 20,000. If Ashraf himself invested 10,000, you are making $347 from his profit, from his referral. Okay, when he stakes or when he makes profit. What about his friend who invests 20,000? That is a question for all of us. This is you. You recommended Ashraf. Ashraf invested $10,000. Okay? From Ashraf's referral, you are going to be given 10% from Ashraf's profit. So if Ashraf has made a profit of $3,470 at the end of the month, this is profit. Capital is not touched. From this, my brother, my sister, you have 10%. What is 10% of that? It is $347. So this money, 10% is going to be channeled to you, $347. Just for referring someone. And since Ashraf's profit, Ashraf's capital is going to be recycled 3 times. It means you are going to make this 3 times. Are you still with me? Are we together? Now, if we are to multiply 347 times 3, it simply means with that one referral, you are going to be paid $1,041. Question, is this good business or very good business? From just Ashraf's referral. Now, if Ashraf also says, okay, I also want to refer another person, Harriet. Now, Harriet comes in with even a bigger amount of capital. Harriet invests 20,000. I think that now. Harriet is second generation. You want to get 10% from her own profit. So at the end of the month, Harriet is going to make how much profit? How much profit? It is just times 2 of what Ashraf made. So Harriet is going to make $3,470 times 2, which is going to be, for Harriet's profit, it is going to be $6,940. Now, since Harriet is a second generation, the contract is going to give you 5%. not 10. So you get 5% of Harriet's profit. Hello. How much is that? 5% of 6,900. Same 300 and $347. You make profit of $347 because Harriet has bigger capital. From Ashraf, you make profit of $347. Both of them at the end of the 3 months, if they have gone for 3 months, for 90 days, you have made $1,041. But are you the one who brought Harriet? The answer is no. Are you the one who brought Harriet? The answer is no. It is Ashraf who brought Harriet. Now, the question is, coach, what if Harriet also brings a friend? Maybe this friend comes in with $50,000. Huh? This friend is Aisha. I know Aisha, they have money. The names Aisha, these are very rich names. They have money. So Aisha comes in with 50,000. And at the end of the month, Aisha is making crazy money because 50,000 by 34.7%, Aisha will make profit of $17,350. This will be Aisha's profit. But guess what? Unless you have a rank, you won't earn from this. Are you with me now? If you want to earn from the third generation going down, from the people brought by the people whom you brought going down, you need to have at least a rank. I should mention that when I refer to Harriet, when I refer to Ashraf, I mean people that are on your link directly. So it may be not necessarily Ashraf alone. All people that you gave your own link are considered first generation. Maybe you gave your link to 20 people. Those are all your first generation. You shall get 10% from these people. Okay? And then from the people they bring, this one includes Harriet. So this one brought this one, this one brought this one brought 4 of them. All these are called second generation people. So you get 5%. So you can find that on your second generation there are 100 people, and on your first generation there are 10 people. So 10 brought 10. I believe that is very clear. Now, for you to earn from the third generation going down, you shall need a rank. You shall need a rank. The rank unlocks your entire community. The rank unlocks your entire community. With a rank, you can earn from your entire community. So even if someone is on 100th generation, you will earn from them with a rank. That's why it is called extreme difference. Are we together? With the rank, you earn from your entire community. You won't just earn from the people you brought and the people they brought. You earn from all your team members. So question, how do I unlock a rank? There are 9 ranks. There is S1 up to S9. Is that correct? S9. Yes. S1 up to S9. For S1, the requirements are simple. For you to become S1, you need your personal stake to be $500. Make sure your personal stake. So you already have 200, maybe you started with 200, just add 300, create another stake of 300, and yours will go to 500. You qualify. Okay. Second condition, your community. Okay. Your community should reflect $5,000 only. That's all. $5,000. Coach, what is the community? What is the community? What is a community? Let us say you brought this is you. You referred Ali, you referred Ashraf. Okay? And you also referred the who? Innocent. And you also referred the Aisha. These are all on your link. You also referred Joe. I'm just these are just examples. And then under Ashraf's team or umbrella, under Ashraf's team, they have staked a total of $1,000. No, let's use 2,000. All of them together, they have staked $2,000 total. And then this one, under his entire team, they staked 1,000. This one also, under his team, they staked 1,000. This one also, under her team, she staked 1,000. Okay? No. Let's they stake this one. Let's put Aisha. We are going to do this. I want us to get 5,000 on community. Let's paint it like this. So this team here staked 2,500. And then under Innocent's team, they stake 1,500. Under Aisha's team, they stake 2,000. Okay? They stake 2,000. And I'm just giving this as an example. I'm trying to paint a picture of what is going to make you get a rank. Under Joe's team, they stake 1,500 as well. So if we add 1,500 plus 1,500, it gets to 3,000. Plus 2,000, it adds up to 5,000. Okay? So this one plus this one plus this one, these three, they make 5,000. These ones, we call them community. Give me a yes if you are clear on that. Give me a yes if you are clear on that. Joe's team, they are all going under community performance. Then the team that has the highest volume, the team that has the highest volume becomes what? It is not going to go in community. It is a strong lane. Ashraf's lane is going to be is not going to go into your community. It is a strong line, but these three will go in your community. If tomorrow Aisha's team overtakes Ashraf's team, Ashraf will join the community and Aisha will move out of the community. Aisha becomes the strong line. Am I making sense? Guys, am I making sense? I saw only one person is following. One done. Can you give me a thumbs up if the writing is difficult for you? Because I know some people are very lazy, even writing. Yes, is very hard. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Now listen to me, friends. As an S1, you are going to get 5% of your community performance, the profit of your community, meaning 5% of what they have made from 5,000 capital. 5% from what they make using this capital. All right? But if Aisha tomorrow, she joins you and she also becomes an S1, she breaks her way. So you won't get 5% from her team until you go to S2. Then you resume the 5%. Okay? A breakaway will happen. A breakaway will happen. Is that clear, friends? A breakaway will happen. So you have to work hard to see that you support your people, because when you support them, you go up, they also go up. When they go up, you also go up. They go up, you go up. So everyone is making money. So that's it, guys. For S2, the logic, what changes here is you need capital of 1,000. Personal stake, your community performance should have 10,000. For S3, you need personal stake of 2,000. Your community should have 50,000. Okay, 50,000. For S4, you need personal stake of 3,000. Your community performance should go to 250,000. Like that. All right. I want to believe now things are making sense. We can continue with normal business. So these are the ranks. You can take a screenshot of this. These are the ranks that I've been trying to explain to everyone here. These are the ranks. Okay. So S2 you earn 5%. I mean 10%. S3 you earn 15%. S4 you earn 20%. But when you become S4, the breakaway rule changes and you start earning 5% even from the people who are on the same rank with you. Okay, so for you to go to S5, you need 1 million. So we only have one S4 in Eastern Africa, East Africa and Africa at large. S5, you get 25%. Up to SC9, you get up to 45% as an S9. Okay, so any questions? I think we have covered the team building as well today. Okay, let me just check if we have any questions and then we close our call. Mary Samson is the training recorded. Unfortunately, we forgot to record this training. Is it? It is. It is. You'll find it on YouTube. You find it on YouTube. It is recorded. Let me see. Coach Harriet, we have some questions. All right, let's see if we have questions. Amanda, please send me the PDF. Yes, I will send the PDF. How do I find it, please? The recorded version, go to Crypto Ambassadors YouTube channel. You'll be able to find it. You'll be able to find it. Yeah, Crypto Ambassadors, you'll be able to find the recording. You'll be able to find the recording. You also needed withdraw. No. From what I know, there will be no charge on your team rewards. You get your profit out. Guys, these 3.5%, these rules that changed were there just to protect the pool for us to stay in business for a longer time. That's why they are not applied to the those who are doing promotion, because the people who are doing the promotion is outside the pool. For you to share the opportunity with a friend, it's outside the pool. In fact, it is empowering the pool. It does not affect the pool. But whenever you are doing a withdrawal, you are affecting the pool negatively. That's why there is a charge, a tax that is going to be charged on you. How many people do you need to rank up? I think I've answered that question. There is no specific number of people you need to rank up. It's just the volume. You may have one person who, maybe two people, one who has invested 5,000 and another has also invested 5,000. Boom, you are going to be an S1. As long as you have the 5,000 on your community performance. My question is, what if no internet in the place where I am the day I have to redeem? That's why those who joined me in the class yesterday, I encouraged them. You can share your details with someone you trust. Maybe you traveled in a place, maybe it's in a village, and the network is really bad. You can't access anything. You know, even opening WhatsApp can't work. Or what happened to us here in Uganda a few weeks ago. You know, in such a scenario, you could just call the person who is in a zone where there is a network to do the redeeming for you. Maybe your wife or your husband. Okay, someone you trust. Dear Coach Ashraf, my investment had run for 26 days and it was reset back to start. Does it mean I have to run another month for me to be able to redeem? Also, okay. Judas asked a very good question. I didn't tackle that. Judas asked a very good question. Now, my friend Jude, everyone's days were reset. Okay, that's the first thing I want us to get clear on. Every person, their days were reset. Some people, their days were in the middle and they have been taken back. Some, but their days were just starting and they have been pushed ahead. Okay, you find someone who had just moved maybe 2 days and now the system is showing that they have moved 28 days. Okay, So every person's days were reset. Some people who had multiple stakes like me, I had 3 stakes. One had already elapsed. In fact, 2 were already elapsed. No, one had already elapsed. Then the second one was remaining with 2 days to elapse. Then the last one had moved for like 10 days only. Okay, but with the new contract, when the data was being transferred to the new contract, those days were reset randomly. So they made my contract, all of them, to be on the same time, including the one that had elapsed. It had elapsed. And they put it on 10 days to go, 10 days to finish, all of them, all the 3. So all of us here, how many of us, your days were reset? Let me just see. If you are here and your days were reset, can you give me a 1? If you are here and your days were reset, give me a 1. If your days were reset, give me a 1. If your days were reset, give me a 1. So everyone whose days, every person, their days were reset. Now, what is the effect? To some people, their days were reset, and this is the interpretation of that. No profit from the previous contract were carried in the new contract. And like I said, we were not supposed to even get any profit. Even capital, we were to lose it. And we were not to blame anyone, because people withdrew and the pool was just going down. So these guys brought back our capital. That's why all our capital is back. Everyone's capital is back. Now, the days that were remaining, when they reset the system, when those days were reset, they give Ashraf 10 days to go. They give Victor 2 days to go. They give Julius 1 day to go. They give Harriet 10 days to go when she was left with 2 days to go. When they reset those days, the new contract is going to reward you. The old investors, it is going to give you money that you were to receive in those remaining days. For example, if the system shows that you have where you see pending collection, the amount of money that is there, that is the money you would receive, you are going to receive after the days that are left go down. For example, if someone had a contract of $1,000 and that contract is showing them that their remaining days are 10 days, meaning every day they are supposed to collect $10. In those 10 days, where you see pending collection, that is the money they were going to get in 10 days, and they will receive it at the end of 10 days. Then their staking is going to now start following the new rules. So they will start receiving the 1% every day. So during those 10 days, that person won't get that 1% because it has been given to him in a lump sum. It is just waiting to redeem it at the end of those days. I hope that is clear. So just be patient, and if they are showing that you are left with so many days, it means for you are even on a safer side. The only loss you are making here is the time, is that you are going to wait longer than people who are showing that they are left with 2 days. But then for them, they are losing real money, because in their case, when they are doing the withdrawal, for example, Julius and Alan, the contract came and it was showing that they are left with 2 days to go. And they were given just $20 because they had staked 1,000 on those contracts. But remember, they have to deposit $47 as the 3.5% to remove that money. So for them, they made a loss of money. But for us who are just waiting for time, we are not making any financial loss. Okay. I hope I've answered Jude. I hope I've answered Jude. I hope I've answered Jude. Let's see. Thank you, Apuli. You have shared the link. Thank you for the recording. Okay. When depositing capital, is capital also charged? You are not charged anything when you are depositing, really, guys. As long as you have some BNB on your token pocket, you are not charged anything when you are depositing. Charges are upon withdrawal, the 3.5. So, good morning, coach. My question is about the cycle. At the end of 90 days, if I want to stake again, will it still be 90 days or it goes back to monthly? No, these are new rules, Sophie. These are new rules. You will still, the cycle is 30 days, but the staking period is going to be 90 days. Okay, it's going to be 90 days. So if you want something shorter, you can go for the 45-day and you just lower the profit or interest you'll be getting. Rugema Fred Waswa says, what happened is to ONF price? What happened to ONF price? What do you mean? ONF is there, it is running normally, everything is okay. If someone will invest money right now, they will get everything the way we explained it. Okay, so it's up to you. You can buy, wait. I am having stakes of ONF and I'm also staking on USDT. So there is no any problem. Okay, I think we have answered the questions. What next for me? My contract was ended. I didn't understand your question clearly. Which are the training days? We do have trainings every day except Sunday. We do have sessions every day. We have 4 classes in fact a day. But if there's any changes, we'll be able to update you. But the sessions are 4. We have 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. Which are the okay. In case I want to add my capital after the 30 days, can I be able to add my capital? Mustafa, you can add your capital anytime. You don't need to even wait for 30 days. You can add your capital anytime. It's just a matter of opening another contract. You do, you add on what you are having. You have one contract running, it is in the middle, another one is beginning. So you can have as many contracts as you want. You can have a contract that is ending every day. One starts today, the other ends today. The other starts today, the other ends today. So you can have unlimited contract. Okay. Hey, you can even say, me, I'm going to open in my $1,000, I shall open a contract of 100 every day. So you open a contract of 100 today, another 100 tomorrow, another 100 the other day, so that every day you have a contract ending, every day you have a contract starting. It's your strategy. Okay. After the 3 cycles, are we able to withdraw profit and principal capital at any time? Or then you stake again? Does the cycle repeat itself for the next 3 cycles again? Okay. After the 3 cycles, are we able to withdraw profit and principal capital at any time? Yes. On the 3rd cycle, okay, on the 3rd cycle, oppose, your principal will be available for redemption. You can redeem it. You get out of the system. If you don't want to continue with the business, you just go in peace. If you want to continue, you take it back. Okay? You take it back. Profits are available during these cycles. You can move your, every time you redeem at the end of the cycle, your profit are coming to your token pocket. Mm. I believe I've answered your questions. And can we call it a day, guys? Can we call it a day? Have we learned something today? When I take back the capital after the first 3 weeks, when I take back the capital after, I don't know if you meant, can I take back the capital? Does it have to undergo another 3 weeks? Apuli, you have already taken the capital, because if you say when I take the capital after the 3 weeks, it means you have already removed the capital. So if you want to go back, you have to create another contract. It's up to you. When I retake the capital after the 3 weeks, does it have to undergo? Yes, it will be the same. It will be like asking, it's like asking when someone come and join the business after my 3 cycles, because the system will show you the new contract you are entering. It is looked at as a new contract. It doesn't know the old contract. So the rules that are applied on the old contract will be applied on the new contract. It's the same. After the 3 cycles, when I retake, okay, you are just clarifying. After the 3 cycles, when I retake, does the cycle again continue, or it's one off? No, it will continue. It will continue. My contract was ended in maintenance period, but my profit changed decreasing. I'll get back profit from the previous contract. No, what you see on the pending collection, for those that Mola, you are in the old contract, okay? You are going to get what you see on the pending collection when the days that you see counting go down. When those days go down, you are going to receive what you see on the pending collection. Then you shall now start running normally after that. So you start receiving your 1% every day after that. Your profit will start flowing in every day. And to the new people who are here, I believe they can testify on that they are receiving their profit normally. Okay. Are we good, guys? Are we good now? Are we good, guys? All right. I've enjoyed my time with you. I want to remind you that in the evening we shall have 2 more sessions. Coach Harriet will be here with us with the Uganda class, and I'll also join you in the evening session with the English class. Hopefully, because there's a meeting today. I hope it will be done by the time to start a bit in the evening. I want to remind everyone that those of us in Uganda, Kampala, we shall have a meeting on Saturday, a physical class. So don't miss it. Make sure you remind someone to remind someone to remind someone. With that said, thank you so much. Coach Harriet, do you have anything to pass on? Coach Harriet? All right. Thank you so very much, friends. Have a blessed day. We